We, Vincent,
Yes.
by virtue of being in the media,
Oh,
we actually saw Jurassic World Rebirth last night.
we did. We did.
The new film that stars Scarlett Johansson,
Yes.
Mahershala Ali, directed by Gareth Evans,
Yeah.
him
yeah.
of the big Godzilla film.
Yeah. And is the one dude the guy who's going to be Lex Luthor?
Nicholas Holt,
Yeah.
he's not in it. No,
Who's that guy eating? I should
that's
probably.
Ed Screen.
Oh, he just looks like him.
Not really, but
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, but yes, we did. Yes, we did.
There's your white guy blind
Right,
spot.
right. And what'd you think?
Of Jurassic World Rebirth? Well,
No, of marshmallows. Of course we did.
I'm about to say, true to the name,
Mm-hmm.
while this is a continuation of the story from the, I can't believe there's been six
Yeah.
Jurassic World movies
Yeah.
already. It's a continuation of the story. It still is a bit of a rebirth because the dinosaurs, after being out in the wild,
Mm-hmm.
have kind of like migrated themselves into this like center of the world that's closer to the equator,
Yeah.
which is supposed to be closer environmentally to
What the world was like.
what the world was like.
Yeah.
So it basically is a rebirth. And this film, Missionaries, in so doing, feels like the original Jurassic World redux.
Okay.
That's almost exact with kind of like the same kind of beats, same kind of like action pieces, set pieces, same kind of like, dramatic imagery of, dinosaurs grazing and migrating across the lands.
Yeah.
And in that, I think it is a beautiful film because while there's a lot of, there aren't dinosaurs. So there's a lot of CGI.
Oh, yes.
But a lot of it was filmed on location in Thailand.
Okay.
So there is some nice scenery. But other than that,
Yeah.
I found it a bit boring.
Yeah. I thought the beat in the film that I wish they would have explored way more is that the chronology of the films is synced with actual chronology. So in the world of Jurassic Park, the film Jurassic Park came out over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But the dinosaurs have actually existed in this world for 30 years. And I thought it was an interesting speck of a plot detail that people were bored by the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And no one
yeah,
was actually interested
That's a commentary.
in it. And unfortunately, you get that with this film, and I have to say, as someone who has seen all of the Jurassic Park films, and I don't really remember any of the details from any of them except the first one.
Except the first one, which was the one that Steven Spielberg directed.
Right, but I feel like there, every couple of films there's this bit where we've got a bigger, meaner, more super duperist
Yes.
dinosaur.
I believe it was the Super Duperosis.
Right, and it's just like you said, you just sort of, a lot of it kind of goes through the motions. Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali do the best.
I almost wish that they excised their story of kind of like mercenaries out of this.
Sure.
And like there's this whole family that gets lost.
Yeah.
In this island. I wish they had just stayed on the family.
Right.
And just called this Land of the Lost.
Just how about that?
And I would have been
Because it's so funny because there are beats in there that feel very Land of the. I was thinking
all the way down to the boat.
I was thinking the exact
All the way down to the
same
raft.
thing,
Yep.
and I was thinking, wow, there's a backdoor pilot to Land of the Lost in here somewhere.
Yep.
But besides that, it's our tell. Like the fact that you're sitting there thinking about other things.
Yeah. That's
So.
like I need to go get more pretzels.
But I guess the best thing you can say, and you and I talked about this a little bit, where I asked about Jurassic Park people, like people who are invested in this franchise. If you like Jurassic Park, this is certainly a Jurassic Park film.
And I will say, that while we did go to an early screening, it was a combination of press and like the regular, audience, like some movie fans that were there. There were a fair amount of children watching the film.
Yeah.
And judging by what, just ear hustling from them, they enjoyed it.
It's so funny. We had a meeting in the house. Like, we actually had a meeting in the house about whether or not it was appropriate for Adam.
Oh, that's right, because you went with your older daughter, Camille.
Right. And he's 9. So we had a meeting.
Oh, did he want to?
Oh yeah.
I think
well, we're gonna test the waters.
Oh, whether or not it's appropriate now that you've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna test the waters with the first one,
okay,
and see how he does.
Oh.
And then sort of, but like you, I did notice that the kids, and I do think there's an aspect. I think there's always been an aspect of Jurassic Park.
Certainly.
That
kids love dinosaurs.
Kids
man.
love dinosaurs.
My grandson loved playing with dinosaurs.
Right.
So.
I ain't gonna call my daughter out, but we went and saw one when she was a little younger, and I forget which one it is, where the pterodactyl comes and picks up a woman and takes her in the air and drops the woman in the plesiosaur comes out of the water, and she said, "Is that woman dead?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know if she made it. I don't know. Maybe it's like G.I. Joe. She fell out the mouth and then the parachute flew out. Remember when G.I. Joe, no matter how ridiculous some was, they showed the parachute come out to let the kids know nobody died.
Yeah. So you look close, there was nobody on the parachute.
Right.
All right. Well, that is Jurassic World Rebirth. Check it out. It's coming to the theater near you very soon this week. I believe it opens on July 2nd.
Yeah.
Check it out.